All right, welcome. So big day's here, Match Day 2016. So right now we're joined by medical seniors all across the country in this similar type scenario. About 26,000 other people are doing a similar thing right now, so pretty exciting. First of all, just thanks for coming. As a student, we just really appreciate to see so many friends and family here, and I think it'd be an understatement to say that we could not have done this without you. So the envelopes will open up at 11 o'clock. I think it's 10:43 right now. So just a few announcements here. So first, we want to invite you all to a reception that we're having tonight at Cash Restaurant and Bar. It's downtown Little Rock. It's going to start at 7:30, and there's going to be free valet parking, free hors d'oeuvres, and then also a free bar tab. So if you have time, we'd appreciate seeing you downtown. So that's 7:30 to 10. And then if you're really enjoying that, then we've also booked the bar across the street, Prost, from 10 to 2. So also just a quick announcement for logistics. So after you come up and take your envelope and read it out to us, you're going to scoot across the stage and you're going to get interviewed by a group of people over here. And you can say how excited you are. And then and then after that, we've got a map of the United States with some pins further down from there. And so if you just want to go ahead and pin where you're going to be, we can kind of see a graphical, distribution of the class. And finally, we just really want to thank our sponsors for helping us out today. Without them, this event would not be possible. So we've listed a few in your program here, so you can kind of see them on the bottom there. We have the different levels, and we have a few that are going to actually be able to speak today. And a few of them have gotten together and made a little handout bag for some of the students. So without further ado, I want to introduce Philip Wallace from Baptist Hospital.
I'm going to attempt to do this without the benefit of glasses, but I've got them for backup just in case here. So, good morning. Gosh, what a great crowd. This is so exciting to be doing this for the past several years with you guys. And on behalf of Baptist Health, my co-worker Claire over here, and myself, we say congratulations to the UAMS class of 2016. The hard work, sacrifices, and commitments that you have made for the past 4 years are about to bear the fruits of your labors when you learn of your locations of your specialties in just a few minutes. Many of you will stay right here in Arkansas, and I applaud you for doing that to further your training. Many more of you will continue your training in other states, and it's been on average of about 30 states per year. No matter where you train, take that opportunity to absorb all you can from these various programs. It's this convergence of thoughts, ideas, and creativity gleaned from these programs and coupled with the strong base of medical knowledge that you receive from UAMS that will help you to determine and shape the type of physician you will be. Creativity and diversity of ideas are the backbone of medical knowledge and only serve to improve our quality of health care for all of us. Many of you have family and close friends here with you. I love to see this place stacked every year, and you're here to share in this great event. I think it goes without saying how important they have been on this journey with you, as they too have done the hard work, sacrificed, and committed to your success. Now take a look at your fellow classmates that are sitting around here with you and all of the trials and tribulations that they have shared with you together. So everybody's kind of looking at one another now. What you are looking at is the face of medicine for a generation to come in Arkansas. And again, I applaud you for that. This is also when you have your wise guy classmates that match in dermatology say, I can fix that. As a physician, you're going to be bestowed with a level of trust that in many instances is only comparable to the amount of trust that you might give to a religious advisor or a spouse. Honor that trust and do honor to your profession with it. And don't forget that a dose of humility from time to time can only serve to make you a better person. And with that in mind, remember too that a medical license is a privilege, not a right. And finally, as a representative of not only Baptist Health, but of all the hospitals in Arkansas, We have a vested interest in each of you as graduates of UAMS. And that interest is simple. Come home or stay home when you finish your training. We all need you. The state of Arkansas needs you. The people of Arkansas need you. Please help us to ensure that the level of health care and that the people of Arkansas get what they deserve, and that's going to be vested in each of you. So once again, congratulations to the class of 2016, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Philip. So next we have Dr. David Hunton from Mercy Fort Smith.
Good morning. Isn't this great? On behalf of Mercy and Fort Smith, I want to congratulate each of you for making it to this point. This is a huge day and for each of you, and I thank you on behalf of Mercy for allowing us to participate in this affair for just a small contribution. This is one of the great days of your life. It's one of the days that you will remember forever. It's right up there with getting that letter of acceptance. It's right up there with the day you get married, and it's right up there with the birth of your children in terms of those special days that we'll always remember. A lot of things have changed at UAMS. I know 38 years ago, we didn't have an audience like this. We went over to Ed 2, which was brand new at the time. We got an envelope, and we opened it up, and then we went to someone's house for a keg of beer. And that was about it. So things have changed, and I always feel like Marty McFly in Back to the Future when I come back to UAMS, because when Dr. Wheeler and I were here, Richard was 2 years ahead of me, and there were no cell phones, there were no computers, there was no internet, there were no laptops, there were no desktops, and state-of-the-art technology consisted of participation in a program that we call canned notes. And what that meant was that each lecture, a tape recorder was left in the front row, and someone had the responsibility of listening to that tape, typing. There was no word processor. We typed up the notes and then printed them off, and that's how we learned back in those days. When you wanted an article from the journals, you had to go to the library and have someone print that up for you. So things have really changed. State-of-the-art living was living at Jeff Banks, which was pretty nasty even in those days. And state-of-the-art dining consisted of nachos for $3.99 at Bennigan's, and Michelob was about $1.50. So things have really changed. I'm proud to be here today. I'm proud to be here as a parent of one of your classmates. I'm proud to be an Arkansan today because when I look out, I see the faces of kids that I saw not too long ago, maybe 3.5 years at the white coat ceremony. And it's exciting to see how you've matured and grown, and look forward to seeing most of you practice in Arkansas somewhere. So as a UAMS alum, I'm particularly proud of that. And I can also tell you that as a physician, Dr. Murphy, you'll second this, it's nice to know that we're going to have kids to take care of the Paleozoic era physicians like you and I as time goes on. So as a physician, I'm excited to welcome you into a position where you're going to be a colleague. So good things to look forward to there. So thank you again for asking us to participate. We're very happy to be here, and congratulations on your big day.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to come up here on behalf of our class and say thank you to 5 very special people within our class. Without the hard work, diligence, and mad organization skills of these people, Match Week would not have been so successful or memorable. So will our class president, Ben Sherhammer, vice presidents, Aries and Josh, Secretary Morgan Moore, and class treasurer Jessica Gamble come up on the stage so we can thank you with gifts. Val Hansen and the REMAX team was kind enough to sponsor these gifts. You guys get gift cards and some sugar. So thank you, and we appreciate all of your hard work in doing this so far. Mr. Val Hansen. Val is a very honored sponsor. Match Week would not have been possible without him. He's been sponsoring Match Week for many, many years now. So Val Hansen.
Well, what a great day for the parents and the new residents to be here at Embassy Suites. And I'm going to tell you a couple little stories that have happened over the years. Myself and Steve Davis with Riverside Bank have been sponsoring a party for the residents for the last 15 years. And it's kind of grown over time, and now it's pretty fun. This is what we do. So a couple things what goes on today. I've got a cameraman here. When the students come up with their cards, they're gonna the ladies are gonna call them up. They're gonna come right up here, about 10 at a time. They're not gonna open their envelopes until they get to the stage. They're gonna come up here, and this is a tradition where they put $1 in this vase right here. My first vase is back around the corner. It was broken today, and they got me another one very quick. So I started off, last year we put $500 in here to start it. This year I've put $700 in, so the last student who has to wait the whole time and stresses out gets the $800 and some odd dollars right here. So that's what they get as their reward, okay? And I don't know if this story is true, this is just what I've heard. Years ago when this started, Dr. Wheeler, as you residents, students know, likes to get through things real quick. So what he would do, one of the ladies would call the name, he would take the envelope and put it up to his head and say, Josh McFalls, Duke University. And Dr. Graham said, no, Dr. Wheeler, they're supposed to do that. And he calls him Wheel because he wheels everything at UAMS. He controls everything at UAMS. So he said, no, let's let the students open it up. So that's kind of how it's involved. So they put their dollar in, they read it off. Then Snuffy and Chris are going to be over here. They're going to interview them. I've got a cameraman in the back. Everything goes on Facebook. Everything goes on YouTube, so all the parents can see everything that goes on. So then at the end of the show, we do a shirt. All the residents have a shirt. We're going to do a big class photo. They're all going to get up here. We're going to do pictures so all the parents can take pictures, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, for 15 years, we've had the privilege of being a part of the UAMS family. I've worked with hundreds of residents, med students, and now doctors to help them out in their real estate needs. My friend Steve Davis has Riverside Bank. He makes 100% doctor loans to all the med students and all the residents. 100%. You can't beat that anywhere you go. So thanks again. The class officers this year have been unbelievable to work with. All the students, you have to know that these guys really, and ladies, bust their tail to help y'all. So congratulations and thank you.
All right, so we're just about 3 minutes out, so Dr. Wheeler's going to give us the final instructions.
So it's a cool day. I signed all of your letters admitting you to the College of Medicine. Now today I get to get rid of you. It was a good match this year, and I congratulate all of you. What will happen, my staff will be up here calling names. Simply come up. You can take the envelope, open it, and run off and hide in the dark if you want. There's no obligation to come up here to the podium, but most people do. Will come up to the podium and announce where they have gotten. There are a couple of couples, and we have no mechanism to pair those up. So if you are a member of a couple, the first one who gets the envelope either has got to make a decision whether they're going to piss off their spouse or whether they're going to wave. In my experience, it's been about 50-50 in the past, so you do whatever it is that you want to do. So then at the end, when this is all over, you don't need to make notes about where people are going. At the end, I'll throw a couple of piles of lists down here on the floor that show where everybody is matched to. Now, I will explain to you that this list is sort of the ultimate match. So if somebody matched into something for the first year and also an advanced program for the second year, it's that advanced program that's on this list because that's usually the ultimate goal of the student to get into. So if you see somebody and say, well, that's not right, he's doing his first year here, that's the reason that list is that way. You can believe your student, though, that tells you, yes, I really am going to be here for something. So, okay, so we're going to do this exactly. We have 1.5 minutes before. I will do a countdown. This is synchronized to the National Atomic Standard. No, it really is.
Concludes this portion of the match day ceremonies. Congratulations, class of 2016. It's been a beautiful thing to work with. Take care.